This summer will be something to talk about. Slovenia. Make new memories.
I don't think there'd be a better city in the world to hold an event like World Travel Market. Yeah, I remember when they were bidding for the Olympics back in 2005. One of the points that was made about London is that it's the only city in the world that has an embassy or official residence for every single country in the world. And that's not just the sovereign states, that's the smaller countries, the ones which aren't necessarily officially recognised. And there's more languages spoken here than there are countries, which is amazing. London has so much more culture than any other city in the world. And I know my friends from Toronto like to disagree with that, but it is true when you see it. You can walk down the street and you can have food from 20 different countries or regions in the space of like 5 minutes walking, which I've tried too many times.
Yeah, I think London is the perfect place for WTM. It captures so much of what WTM is about, which is having the world under one roof and in one place that you can, I mean, one day in London you can go and have Georgian food for lunch, you can go and have a Brazilian authentic experience dancing at night, and then you can top it off with some Russian vodka with a Russian guy. I think it's the perfect embodiment of what travel represents and what travel as an industry represents. It's that there's so many potential cultures and opportunities around, and bringing them all together allows you to see the differences but also to see the commonalities as well.
I love WTM. I just love it because it's crazy. It is literally visiting the world under one roof, and you kind of might be in the Asia area and then you pop over to Africa and then you go into Latin America, and it's so cool, and you get such a flavor. And you might walk through one room and there's people walking through on stilts and you're like, okay, sure. And then you go through and you might taste some local chocolate from Grenada or something, and it's such a brilliant feel, and everybody's so positive and happy and excited to be talking about their destination, and there's so much going on about different destinations. It's all kind of tied in a lot with current affairs and global affairs and what's going on, and it's how people are kind of reacting to that, and it kind of just symbolises the positivity and the optimism of the travel industry all under one roof.
WTM is the most intense 3 working days of my year because I learn more in those 3 days. I discover people who inspire me. I realise there are angles on issues that I'd never thought of before. I write relentlessly and I go home exhausted, but I have another year's worth of stuff to think about and process as a result.
I do still get excited about it. It was very different when I first started talking at World Travel Market. I was the only person talking about technology then. Of course, technology's come into the forefront now. There's all kinds of related stuff, whether it's social media, websites, whatever it might be, blogging. It's all founded on technology. I still get excited.
When you put the world under one roof, like you do at WTM London, you just get this sense of how everyone can get on, how everyone can exist together and in a positive way, and how much communication that goes on across those show floors, and how that just gives you this endless sense of possibility.
You've been going a lot longer than me, so I've probably done 3 years maybe at World Travel Market, and I think when you first go in there, it's just huge, kind of, there's so much going on. There's a crowd over there checking out someone juggling a football, or there's a kestrel over there on one of the... It's always a kestrel.
I always say that the feeling of walking into World Travel Market is the same as when you go into a packed sports stadium. You get that first time when you step out, you're like, wow, this is amazing. It's the same as when you first walk in, you see that 3-story stand that Canada have put up, or the aeroplane that Etihad have built on the floor. It's fantastic, and I love seeing that with other people as well.